You know, Tommy is super smart thing. When we were in Brighton, you know, so I never thought about this, but this is really smart. So
it's been a while now.
Okay, first of all, I love meeting you guys. Okay, I love meeting you guys. You guys are great, right? Absolutely fucking love it. But some of you
Fundy.
don't know when to stop a conversation.
Thank you for streaming. D.
I get that it's maybe cool to, like, I probably would also ask Chris Pratt things if I saw him, but sometimes it goes on for a very long time.
Hey, hope you're doing well.
A very long time. Now, I think I've learned, which is really smart, is saying you have to go somewhere, right? And if you're on the street, there's two ways you can go. You can go forward or you can go backwards. And now the trick is,
sir.
if they walk with you, if fans walk with you somewhere, and you have this awkward moment of saying bye, but then you go the same direction, just tie your shoes. Just act like you tie your shoes. Because then you stop, and it's weird for them to stop, so they keep walking. It's a brilliant plan. It's brilliant. It's so smart. But I realized, so I did this when I went to, I went to get some ice cream. And I was bored, so I bought, like, you know those cones that are made like from like some dough kind of thing. I bought like 3 of those, and I went to like a fish pond, and I like start flinging them in the fish pond to feed them. And I got recognized. And as I got recognized, I finished up like feeding them, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. So we took a picture, and then
dab.
We walked away,
streamer.
Right? We walked away. It was done.
Twitch baby.
But the thing is, right?
Longer. You're really funny, and so is your community. I just tweeted today that you should stream. My dreams came true.
You're welcome.
Less than 3.
You're welcome. I've streamed. But basically, what happened was
Fundy,
we walked the same way, right? The same direction.
The
And I'm gonna have to mute these real quick because I'm telling a story. You need to be quiet when it's story time. There we go. And basically, like, I was feeding that goddamn fish. Eventually, the dude was like, "Hey, photo. Everything's done." We talked a tiny bit, and conversation ended. And we walked away. But obviously, because I was standing there, I had no real like direction to go in. So I was like, I should probably leave. But I had to like RNG choose. Do I go there or there or there or there? Because I was standing still. I didn't have an already predefined direction to go to. So I had to choose. And I saw which direction he came from. I saw that. I saw him coming to me. So I'm like, okay, based on like chances, there is a low chance that he'll go the same way he just came from, right? There's a low chance. Like, why would he come from, you know, street number 2 to me and I go back to street number 2? That doesn't make sense, right? So I chose street number 2. What I didn't realize is that he came from street number 2 because of me. Which meant he was doing something at street number 2. So obviously he's gonna go back to street number 2. Because he came for me and then went back. Right? He didn't have a path and coincidentally saw me. He was doing something, saw me, went to me, and then wanted to go back to where he was doing something. So we walked the same path, and I'm like, fuck. And then it hit me. The Tommy in it technique. The brilliant Tommy in it technique. You know, doing your shoes. You know, the fucking doing the thing. So I stop and I crouch down. And as I'm crouching slowly and I look at my laces, I realize the mistake I made. I was wearing the green shoes. Now that's on its own not the mistake, because the green shoes are fucking awesome. But I've had them for a very long time. I've had them when I was in high school. Those are old shoes. I just really like them. The issue, however, with them is that I make the laces like I double knotted. They can't go loose. They're like slide in, slide out shoes. I don't undo them every time. So as I crouch down, I'm like, shit. They're already done. I can't undo them to redo them. I can't do this. So I'm like, think, Fundy, think. What do I do? So I crouch down, and he like looks back as I crouch, and he's like interested in what I'm doing. And I immediately like cover my shoe with my hands like this. To make him not... It would be fucking awkward if I crouch down to do my laces and they're already done. So he looks over, and he keeps looking. You have a thing to do in Street 2. Why do you keep looking at me? If you're in chat right now, I'm sorry, but this is reality. This is what actually happened, pal. Okay? We had a great conversation, but like, I also have things to do. And you know, sometimes I just want to chill. I was feeding fish. I was vibing, living my life. All right. So I crouch down and I'm like covering my laces. And he looks and I'm like, the fuck do I do? So my technique, which I think was pretty brilliant, but it might have looked really weird. I acted like I got a cramp. Like I couldn't sit in that, you know, knee position. So I went to a wall and I like put my foot like against the wall, you know? In a way that he couldn't see the laces. And I thought I was brilliant. But as I could be imagining this, but as I thought I was brilliant, I'm like doing my laces and in the corner of my eye, I see him going. And then he walks away. Just the most subtle confusion. And I'm like, fuck. Oh, this is so shit. Oh, this is so painful. I'm like, God, this sucks. I'm like, fuck. Oh, this sucks. And then he walked away. And I'm like, oh, this sucks. And then I just didn't go Street 2. And I just went a different way. I was with my bike. I couldn't even have gone in Street number 2 because my bike was somewhere else. Like, I biked there. There's another really awkward situation. Oh my god. There was a, I got recognized twice at the movie place here where I live. I got recognized twice. One time was totally fine. Totally fine. Second time, it was a parent and a mom and a relatively young child. I'm saying like just younger, right? And I was with my dad. Now, I went there because we went to watch the movie. We wanted to watch a movie for my birthday, right? Which was amazing. But my dad realized he knew me, and I didn't realize myself. So my dad was like silently telling me like, hey, listen, you know, there's a person behind you. I'm like, cool. So, you know, typical thing, we take a picture and stuff. But it was on my birthday. It was on my birthday. And, I can't remember how this topic came up, but either his mom or his dad or something was like, oh, is that the person that's like his birthday right now? Super fine. Completely normal. Just out of curiosity, like, oh, is it his birthday right now? Is that the guy? It's his birthday. It's his 10th of October. This is great. It's his birthday. And the kid just like turns around and he goes, I know that. I know that. He says, super. I know it's his birthday. I know him. It's so fucking funny. He just turns around like, I know that. I know it's his birthday. I am aware, mother. I am aware. God. You think I don't know? I know. No, I know. It's so good. Oh, it was so fucking funny. It was really, really funny. There's some really goddamn funny, like funny moments with that kind of stuff. It's actually really, really fun. Man, meeting you guys are great. You guys are great. There's like 99% of you act like completely chill, and then there's the 1% that just gives you a great story time.